I'm curious about your perspective as someone who has been on the other side. You talked about a lot of things that the sources have to do, but now there's the issue of journalists who are on camera, and we had the instance last week with CNN reporter Susan Roesgen where she had the confrontation at the Tea Party, and that's now all over the internet, and CNN is breaking all the rules that you've just said. She's on vacation. They're trying to pull the videos down off the internet under fair use law. What would your recommendation for your former employer be, and how could she have handled that situation differently? She clearly crossed the line where she was no longer just asking a question, but she was confronting a source.
I have to say, I think media companies are probably the worst in dealing with the media.
Yeah,
Absolutely, I cannot believe it. It is just unbelievable. They go duck and cover right away. And that's exactly, this is ridiculous. They have to come out, she needs to come out and say, I did the wrong thing. Look at Jim Cramer at first with The Daily Show and Jon Stewart. Eventually he came out and confronted the situation after he realized that basically not dealing with it or mocking the messenger wasn't going to get him off the hook. So I think they need to come. She needs to apologize. She crossed the line. She crossed a journalistic line, and she was rude to people she was interviewing. I think there's no excuse for that. It is very tough. I have been in situations like that. I've been in the middle of riots. I've been in places where people have literally hit me over the head for what I said as I got off the air, and even before I went on the air, in stand-ups. I mean, I had somebody push me over one time when I was doing a stand-up in the middle of Kiev, and I had to say, excuse me, sir, I'm really sorry. I have my job to do. I will get to you, and I will interview you, and I will try to get your views in, but I need to be able to do my job. You just have to be professional, and I think that was unprofessional. I also think the rant on the floor, by the way, at the stock market was unprofessional. The CNBC, he's proudly, the funny thing about that is he's taking it on as, I did good. And I think he's digging himself a bigger hole, but maybe that's just me. I mean, I think there's...
Is he more of a commentator than a reporter, though, or is there a difference between that?
Yeah, I think there is a difference, and I don't know what his role is. I've been a little confused about his role. I thought he was a reporter, but it appears he's sort of making himself as more of a commentator and excusing it in that way.